Wow, there's a lot of people. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's anybody here who's feeling worried, nervous, or apprehensive, that is probably because you just married Kyle. Kidding aside, I stood up right now to make a toast, which I didn't bring my glass with me, so I'll have to get that at some point. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Michael. My full name is Michael Would You Like a Drink? And for those of you who meet me at the bar later, I would appreciate it if you use my full name. Now, I'm a bit nervous, as I've never been a best man before, and I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do. But hopefully I'm doing a good job, and I really do hope I'm doing a good job, because Kyle told me if I do a good job at this wedding, I get to be the best man at his next wedding, too. Yeah, probably just Now, Corry, will you please place your right hand on the table? Kyle, will you please place your right hand on top of Corry's hand? All right, now good, now stay like that for a while. So, to start, I want to begin by thanking Gwen and Tim, the groom's parents, over there. I want to thank Duck and Ann, the bride's parents, and collectively, for raising two amazing and fine human beings over there. This is the reason we're all here today, so thank you. I also want to point out how radiant the bridesmaids look. They're all scattered around, where are they?
Yes, they are.
Jordan, and Casey, and Rachel. I'm sure you all agree, they look absolutely fantastic. I also want to personally thank you for making sure Corry got here on time. It would not be the same without her. Now, to the couple, which is why we're here. I would like to echo what has already been said, compliment how terrific Corry looks today. Corry, you look terrific. And Kyle is scrubbed up pretty nicely, although he copied my outfit today. Kyle, I do personally have to say how lucky you are. You will leave here having gained a wife that is smart, loving, and caring. A wife who knows how to play Halo 2, drink beer, paddle a canoe, and who radiates beauty wherever she goes. So you are a very lucky man. Corry, how lucky you are as well. You will leave here having gained a gorgeous dress and a beautiful bouquet of flowers. Now, I've known both of you for quite a while. Kyle, we actually met twice, once in the sandbox and once in 3rd grade, where you gave me a tour of Douglas Elementary School. I've seen you grow up from a little kid without facial hair to a grown man without facial hair. I remember throwing a discus with you behind Douglas High School. I remember running barefoot in the snow because we were young and stupid and thought it was a good idea at the time. I remember using your parents' blender to mix a rather disgusting protein shake that involved breadcrumbs, peanut butter, milk, and whatever else that was in the pantry that said it had protein in it because we thought it was a good idea. It wasn't. I'm sorry about the blender. I also remember those movies we made for Spanish class, which somehow always seemed to involve a hermit, a lot of bears, and a drug dealer. Now, years ago, I never thought Kyle would get married. It just didn't seem to fit. But he's here today, so I guess it does. I remember back in school, he said he would never get married, that if he did, he'd like to marry a woman with small feet. I was confused, so I asked him, why small feet? He then answered, so she can get closer to the kitchen sink. I'm not sure if Kyle remembers saying this, because I'm not actually sure it ever happened.
For a second.
But that was when we were young. We've grown up quite a bit since then, so. I recently remember helping Kyle pick out the ring that he proposed to Corry with. And for those of you who thought Kyle was shaking earlier today when he was getting married, you should have seen him by the ring. His entire body shook. Not with fear or anxiety, but a vast anticipation for today, for tomorrow, for the rest of his life. And Corry, we've known each other for a while too. I actually think we were in every single class together from 9th grade on. Everyone. You can go check if they want, but it was everyone. I think she actually got better grades than me in a lot of them too. Between our Starbucks runs, journalism class, high school plays, Halo 2 nights, which you were very good at punching people in Halo 2. You do know they have guns, right? Board game nights and camping trips. We've been friends for a long time. However, far in the way, so no longer have any pause there. The happiest I've ever seen you is whenever you and Kyle were together. You two fit. Now, in case any of you are wondering why I asked Kyle to place his hand on top of Corry's and said just stay like that for a while, you get to find out right now. Kyle, as my final gift to you today, it is with great pleasure that I'm able to give you the upper hand on Corry for the last few minutes. This is probably the last time in your life you'll ever have it. You're welcome. You have toast, but a toast, right? Wrap things up, as you guys see, because it's my last card here. I have a quote from Mark Twain. It's a quote. After all these years, I see that I was mistaken about Eve in the beginning. It is better to live outside the garden with her than inside it without her. I think that's true for you too. You've both been successful in finding someone that you can't live without. You've both been working to build your own paradise together. And that is the most wonderful thing in the entire world. So, congratulations to happy couple.